I'm Videobob, and we are continuing our series of oil changes on cool cars. With this today is the Cadillac CTS-V Wagon. All right. Bam! Supercharged. A lot of plastic under here. And I get rid of this thing. Here you go. You can have that. And I'm going to loosen this up. Just loosen the vacuum. And time to send this thing up in the air. Going up. Second floor. Ladies' lingerie. Everything's super convenient. Got your drain plug right here and your oil filter right here. All right, what are we dealing with under here? 14?
15.
15. All right. You know what? I don't even think I need a ratchet for that.
Yeah. That's kind of how I prefer to do it.
Now, what do you think?
Oh, no.
How far back? How far back do you think?
It was running for.
Oh, yesterday it came out gangbusters. This is the guess. How far is the stream? Here's where it drops, but how far is it going to shoot out? Oh, nailed it! Oh, shit. All right, so this thing holds what, 6.2 quarts, something like that?
Yes.
All right, so the filter that I got is a K&N. The one that's on there is what?
Looks like Fram.
No, is it?
Yeah. Or it's
It is a Fram. Oh, okay. I can't believe I would have bought a Fram.
Must have been desperate.
Yeah, Frams are not good. Don't buy Fram.
You probably thought you
Nothing in this video is sponsored in any way. I'm not endorsed by anybody. But everybody knows Fram is just not a good filter. So this is the Cadillac CTS-V. This is the wagon version, 2014. I've had two of these cars. This is my second one. You really see the build quality of these cars when you come up under here and you see how the suspension and the cradle is cast, and it's really impressive work that they've done under this car. It's one of my favorite cars. You know, this is what I'm driving when I'm not driving my Rolls-Royce Phantom. Fantastic car. But when you've been driving the Phantom for a while and then you get back in this thing, you realize this really is a race car, you know. It's a lot more race car than it is Cadillac. But this thing is a Corvette killer. I mean, this supercharged motor is one that'll just eat everything. I mean, I've beaten dudes in Gallardos, Ferrari Californias, Porsches. This thing will do 202 miles an hour, and it'll do it. Now, I've only ever had it maybe 187 before I started chickening out. That's fast. That's fast. So Fram makes these filters with this like firm grip on there. Well, the problem with it is it makes it hard to use a filter wrench on it. It's not fitting correctly, and we're trying to get over that rubberized coating. I'm not going to be using another one of those filters. All right, it's hand loose. Go grab a black Sharpie.
Okay.
So that we can mark the other filter. I decided to go with this. This is a K&N filter. I don't normally use these, but I thought I'd try it out. This is an HP 1017. Down in the description below, I'm going to put some Amazon links to some other filters that'll fit this car if you want to buy online and have it ready for you. What's unique about the K&N is that they put like this little, and it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes because they put this little wrench attachment on there, and so instead of using a traditional oil filter wrench, you're using a socket, which is cool unless you're changing filters because with a different brand, because now all of a sudden you've got this, you're using something else. But these seem to be pretty good quality. I've heard good things about them. I'm willing to try it out. And what we want to do is we're going to write the date on here. Just a little trick. Put the date on. That way you know. Next time somebody looks at it, they'll know when last time it was changed. I mean, you could put the miles on there too, but usually just the date is good enough for me. You know what I usually do is I usually just grab a little out of the thing. You just need to lube it so that it spins and doesn't bind up. Use a little of the used oil on there. I mean, you could use new oil. You could fill it up, but it's really not necessary. And actually, real quick, I would find the socket for this.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I always talk about.
I think generally that's really meant for removing it.
Yeah, but there's no way to grip onto it. You know, The thing about this K&N is, see, I can't get my hand up in there to grab a hold of it. You have to use a tool. You know? I would, yeah, probably, but nah, I got it. And it's like rounded off, you know. So it's like, I don't know if I'm that hip on this K&N style, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of annoying me a little bit. All right, that's probably, yeah, you know, because like, meh. All right, coming down. Okay, well, again, well, like I said, this video isn't sponsored by anybody. However, I've been using this Z-Max stuff for a while, and a lot of different engines, especially my generators, like on my tour bus. And I don't have any hard evidence or as far as how this stuff works, but let me tell you, I've been running it in some of my vehicles, the Z-Max, not the fuel formula, but the oil engine formula. And I had a situation where I had a generator lose all its oil on my bus in Arizona in the summer. And I don't know how long it was running with no oil, but I had been putting the engine formula in every oil change, and it had it in that time. And I pulled the dipstick, and there was no oil on the dipstick. Now, maybe there was a little bit of oil in the system, but I could tell you that the engine was running. It wasn't overheating. It had not seized, and I had been using this stuff in there. Ever since then, I've been sold on it. Now, like I said, this is not endorsed in any way. Z-Max, please send me some of this. I would like to use it in all of my... But anyway, it's like 20, 30 bucks a bottle. But I've been very happy with using it, and I just put it in every one of my engines. It does seem to get rid of any kind of knocking and ticking and whatnot. And I believe in it. I'm going to use it. I put it in my car, and I've been happy with it. So here's to a little bit more. And I'll put a link in the description for this stuff. You can order it online. But yeah, try to make it look real sciencey. Put it in like a beaker. You know, it's funny. Here you go. You put that in the gas tank. All right, I like to use Mobil 1. This is a 530. This is what the engine calls for. Why do I like to use Mobil 1? Because I get it at Costco. But you could probably pick it up anywhere you want. I'll put a link in the description for the Amazon Basics oil, which is also very good. It's a very good oil. I've heard very good things about it, but I just happen to have this handy. Now, if you have the Cadillac CTS-V, what is this, the 5.7 liter? I think it holds 6.2. So since we just put that little bottle of that other stuff in, 6 of these should suffice. Ooh, it just loves drinking these dinosaur bones. I put this on my pancakes in the morning. It's delicious. All right, all right, all right. Where's my super plasticky cover that goes on here? Also, bring over that bottle of blinker fluid. I always like to refill my blinker fluid. Keeps the lights crystal clear and bright. This is amber blinker fluid. This is for your turn signals. That's why it's orange. And you can see I've been using the blinkers a lot. It needs a lot. We just put new muffler bearings on the car, and it has a shiny new Johnson rod. So it's ready for the road. Okay, well. Wow, it was thirsty. You were so thirsty. Next time you go to the auto parts store, tell them you need a bucket of steam. It'll speed up your car. All right, this thing is ready to rock and roll. You can't start the car unless the hood is closed. And with a little lock, hold down this button, and it should come to life. And check the oil pressure. All right, so we're inside the car. We're going to turn the key on. And you navigate over here, these buttons, this one that has information on it, and you can scroll until you get to where it says engine oil remaining. Hold on just a second. There it is, oil life remaining. Then you're going to press and hold down the check button like this for a few seconds, and now it says 100%. How about that? Now we're going to scroll over to oil pressure. There it is, oil pressure. And we're going to give the car a start. All right. And there we have good oil pressure. 48 psi is fine at a low idle. Less than, what is that, 800? 52 is about what you want to see. And that's pretty good. You can scroll through here. I only have 24,000 miles on this car. Lots of cool things here. I usually keep it on fuel range because this car is constantly thirsty and always needs fuel, always. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me and doing a little oil change, a little maintenance on my 2014 Cadillac CTS-V Wagon. This car is a beast. This thing is amazing. It's been one of my favorite cars. This is the second one I've owned. And I don't think that there's a better bargain out there for the money than the CTS-V Wagon, or just the CTS-V in general. The wagon especially, if you can find one. But you could pick up the sedan and the coupe really cheap, and you're talking about an amazing fast car with crazy performance. I mean, you got cars with Recaro seats, heated, ventilated seats, the most amazing brake system I've ever seen in a car in this price range. And you could pick them up used for like 20, 30, 40,000 bucks all day long. This car was about 75,000 when it was new. Of course, if you're watching the video, you probably already have one, and you wanted to, maybe you just got the car and you wanted to know some tips and tricks on how to do your oil change on the CTS-V. Or you were just watching it because you were just interested and you like to watch. If that's the case, please subscribe to my videos. We're going to be doing a lot of other cool cars. You know, we work on our Rolls-Royce Phantom all the time, and we're going to be doing some other great videos on some cool cars. So people seem to like these kind of videos, and if you like them, hey, hope I earn your subscription, and at least give me a like and maybe a comment. Tell me about what kind of oil filters you like to use on your CTS-V. What about oil additives? Or what kind of oil have you been using? The 530 that you chose. Are you using conventional or synthetic? What brands? I'd love to hear from you all about it and any tricks you have on your car. I've been driving the CTS-V since 2016. And this particular one, like I said, this is the new one that replaced my old one. My other one, I put a bunch of miles on it, wore it out, I got rid of it, and now I got this one. It's only got like 25,000 miles on it, and I just love this car. It's a beast. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm Videobob.